Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live on this Monday morning, June 27th, 2022, and we are 178 days into the 2022 edition of the Game of Life, your game of life. We each have an individual game of life, and we're playing it together because we've chosen to hang out together in this Shibboleth lifestyle. But this is your game of life, and I hope that you are choosing to play it well. Who are the other people that are closest to you besides us that you hang out with in the mornings, but those people right there in your household that you need to play the game of life well so that you can help them play their game of life well. It is a ripple effect. Playing the game of life well is a ripple effect. When you hop on here this morning, please tell me if I know where you're from. You don't really have to tell me that anymore if you don't want to. I thought about that the other day. But if you've never watched before, or you are a new watcher, or you think I just might not remember, go ahead. Or you want other people to know, you can tell us where you're from. But really, I want to know what type of Shibboleth day you are having this morning, and tell us all good morning to get us started on this Monday. If you had holidays over the weekend, today is the day to do a perfect day. I was thinking about holidays and perfect days, and sometimes on a holiday, we have what Travis calls a hog trough day. And that means you just eat like a hog all day long. Okay, it's a hog trough day. But then I think about those days that, let's just say it's a wow challenge, and you have decided I'm going to do a wow challenge after the a hog trough day. To tell you the truth, if you think about balance, it really does have to be done. If you go all out hog wild on a hog trough day, you're setting the balance way over here. You have to have not just a regular perfect day. Now, if you're not in any, I'm creating an example here. To get that to go away, to balance out what you did on a hog trough day, you have to have not just a right day, you have to have a super right day. And that might be something like a wow challenge. Well, I was thinking about hog trough days. I've never heard anybody complain on a hog trough day, except for after the fact, and they don't feel so hot. So, but while they're doing it, they're not complaining. But during a day where we're trying to do super right, there's a lot more complaining that goes on, or a lot more thinking in our heads, or, really having to battle to not do what might come natural to most of us, is just to eat when we want to. The point is, they both offset each other. And the problem is that before people found Shibboleth, if they had a hog trough day and they went back to, they didn't have a party day, they went to work, but they didn't have a right and tight, super right and tight kind of day, they didn't help their body get off what they did on the hog trough day. See, that's another beauty of Shibboleth, is that we have some righter and tighter kind of days that you can utilize to make things be the best you can. Okay, so think about a balance. You can't just hog trough it and then go, I'm going to push the limits on this perfect day and see what happens. You probably will still have good results, but if you really want to make the best of it, you got to have something right and tight. Now, if you're not in a big giant hurry and you want to really enjoy, yourself, just do a regular perfect day, and it's just going to take you a little bit longer, which is no big deal either. You are still making progress, but I just want you to think about that. You have to recalibrate. Basically, it's like a recalibration. So it takes 2 perfect days after a holiday to get back into efficient fat burning. During those 2 perfect days, your body is getting rid of the food that's there. It's getting rid of the glycogen stores that the food brought, and it's getting rid of excess water that it was holding on due to carbs and other things. That's what's happening during those 2 perfect days. And on that 3rd day, your body has normalized its hydration levels. It's gotten rid of all of its glycogen stores, and it doesn't have insulin running around in it anymore. So therefore, when you put yourself in a calorie deficit by having a perfect Shibboleth day, and if you want it to be even more of a calorie deficit, do a right and tight perfect Shibboleth day. with just 3 eating episodes, then that is when your body, when it needs energy, is going to start burning fat. The stuff that comes off during the days right after a holiday is the stuff that needed to come off to get you back into balance. But then if you want to continue to make progress, you have got to get that body back into efficient fat burning. Then string as many efficient fat burning days together as you can to make the progress. Now that's for weight loss. If you are in maintenance, you've got to at least get that weight off before, if you really, let's say that you want to be at your lowest. If you really want to stay at that lowest point, you really shouldn't have another holiday. If you want to, you got to get all the way back down to that lowest point before you have a holiday, or lower if you so choose, okay? But think about that. Even in maintenance, you may not be able to have 12 holidays if your goal is to keep that lowest point, because those holidays can put you up there, boom, 5 to 7 pounds. And then you can, just had a person message me. It says, I had perfect 5 days over the week and 2 holidays. We'll see what she says. Let's see what she says. Y'all want to read this? Okay, let's see. Morning. I had 5 perfect days and 2 holidays over the weekend, but still tried to stay true to the basics. Is it possible tonight that we could go over how to journal our food daily? I haven't had internet for a week, so I haven't been able to watch all the videos. Maybe they would explain. Okay. All right. Well, at least, anyway. Okay, good. Because sometimes when people, when I read that first part and they say they gained all their weight back, she did the right thing. She just started last Monday. So she had 5 perfect days and she had 2 holidays over the weekend, but just kind of tried to stick to the basics. She said, I thought she was going to say she gained it all back. But see, she didn't, because she didn't have hog trough days. See, that's where, if you really want to, I personally call that being a healed person to me. If I don't go and have hog trough days, I'm like, oh, I had a healed day. A day where I had a holiday because it wasn't according to the Shibboleth Shield, but it wasn't a hog trough, I'm a glutton day. I call those a healed day. And I think we ought to, that's just something I do in my own mind. But I hope that y'all had a great weekend. But my point back to that is, we need to offset those things. Oh, and if you figure out in maintenance that you can't do 12 holidays, then don't do 12 holidays. I have also been putting, I've also looked at the month of July already. Not looked at the month of July as in what I've got going on in my life for the month of July, but comparing it to the month of June with weekends. See, the month of June only had 4 weekends. The month of July has 5 weekends. If you happen to be in maintenance and you like holidays on the weekends, then you need to have only 2 holidays during the weeks at all. Okay, because that's how it works out. You know how last month I tried to do I was going to have 4 perfect days, 3 holidays, 4 perfect days. Kind of did that. But I actually didn't really enjoy knowing that I was going to have a holiday that weekend for no real reason. Didn't like that. So I like having holidays when I need to, because I'm doing something special or going out of town, but not just for the heck of it. So we're going to try again. Do you see that 3 years in, I am still playing and figuring this thing out. And this is why I call it a management system, because July is coming. July is different than June. August will come. It will be different than July. September will come. It will be different in August. We have got to look at these, and we have constantly be recalibrating. Another thing that I have to recalibrate, I've had company for 5 days, and I have enjoyed my company very much. My in-laws were here, and then my daughter and her new baby were here, and then her husband came on Saturday, and I have really enjoyed being with everybody, but it isn't your normal schedule. And so when you got to recalibrate from that too. And you know how I often tell you guys to stay strong for as you age. Let me just tell you, there is an exhaustion that comes from when you aren't used to doing all of the things that I did over the last 5 days. You're not used to doing them. There's an exhaustion that comes because it's different. So I'm having a recalibration day today. I'm going to do Kim D's Bionic Hemp Day. I already have 2/3 of a hemp bar sitting out, a third for one meal, a third for the other, cocoa ringa and bio coffee for another. That's what I'm doing today. I am recalibrating. Now, I did have a perfect day yesterday. I have to have perfect days through the end of the month. So, all right, well, let me read this devotion and then we will get on here and see who's talking. But I did not do Philippians for you this morning. We'll finish up Philippians at some other point during this week, maybe tomorrow. But because Daisy, my dog, she barked this. Okay, she hadn't eaten in 2 days. And then she'd eat a treat, but she wouldn't eat her regular dog food. And then last night about 4:30, I thought, what if I give her wet dog food? So I gave her some wet dog food and she ate that. Well, at 2 o'clock this morning, she did this ear-piercing bark and she wanted out. And she's having a hard time going to the bathroom. And I didn't want this to go in the house because we just had this happen a few weeks ago. And so we put her out in the garage and she had accidents. Y'all, I have cleaned up so much stuff from babies and dogs. I mean, it's funny. It's almost like, yay, we get a work week to get back to just, and not that I mind it. I don't mind it. But those work weeks, they help you recalibrate. If you are not used to doing the things that I've been doing over the past few days, you got to recalibrate. Now, if you're expected to do these types of things all the time, you need to stay strong in your mind. You need to stay strong in your heart. You have to stay strong in your strength. Okay? You can enjoy times of rest, but don't get stuck in a chair and never get up again. Okay? I had to force myself out of the chair yesterday afternoon because I thought I can sit here and do nothing all afternoon. So I got up and I went outside for a little bit, and then I went and asked my son if he wanted to play ping pong. We played ping pong just to keep myself busy because I knew that I could just sit down and just do nothing. So there is a balance that you have to find, a recalibration. All right, so today from Jesus Always, from Sarah Young, it's funny, it still goes along with our Philippians book of joy. Look to me as your joyful focus. You were made for joy, and I am the boundless, overflowing source of delight in your life. I never run out of anything because I am infinite. If you draw too much, y'all listen to this. If you draw too much from other pleasures, they will eventually let you down. Let me read this again. If you draw too much from other pleasures, they will eventually let you down. The nature of addiction is that you need more and more of a substance to get the same effect as before. This is a self-destructive trap. However, the more you make me your focus, the less dependent you are on other things. You can still enjoy the good gifts I provide, but you don't need to grasp onto them, trying to milk every possible bit of pleasure from them. Learn to fix your gaze on me, even as the world parades before you. Whisper my name in remembrance that I am near, and tell me about what troubles you. Thank me for the things you enjoy, loved ones, shelter, food, sunlight, starlight, and especially my glorious presence. Seek my face and my will. Look to me and my strength. That was great. I love that. And when I started reading that this morning, I thought, well, how appropriate is that it talks about joy, but then it also talks about an addiction and how you need more and more to get the same feeling as before. Sorry, I'm thirsty this morning. Okay, are any of y'all doing the Shibboleth Hot Challenge with Julie? Let us know if you're doing this. Oh, there's Julie. Let us know if you're doing that Shibboleth Hot Challenge with Julie. Hey, Dana, good morning. Mulvane, Kansas, getting ready to leave for Harper, Kansas to teach at VBS. Enjoy, enjoy. Thank you for blessing the children. I know that they will enjoy you so very, very much. Hey, Stephanie Gilbert, good morning from Loganville, having an IMF day. Hey, Michelle, good morning, having a perfect day on Shibboleth Hot Challenge, day 1. Good, awesome, awesome. Hey, Chris, good morning. Home for a few weeks, Jacksonville, Florida, IMF after 2 holidays. Feel like a slug, LOL. Yep, so she needs to recalibrate today. She is going to recalibrate today. I know she will with that IMF day and a perfect day. Hey, Amy, good morning from Ohio. Today is my reset day. Been off the planet for a while and I can feel it. Well, Amy, welcome back, girl. We're so glad to have you here. Yes, reset today. Hey, Charlene, good morning from Michigan. Having a perfect day. Hey, Erica, I am up today in Wichita, getting ready to go on a walk in the park with my mom. I'll have fun. Enjoy. Enjoy. Amy joined the hot challenge this week, getting back to basics to get this weight off. That's right, Amy. That's right. Hey, Cindy, good morning from Virginia. A perfect Shibboleth hot challenge day. Hey, Valerie, good morning from Indiana. Having a perfect day. And there's Sharon says, I'm late. I'm late because I was dealing with animals. Daisy, I mean. Tina Thomas, how much is membership? Membership is lifetime membership, $49. And you can get that at myshibboleth.com. Hey, Colleen, good morning from Michigan. Having a perfect day. Hey, Sharon, on day 1 of the Shibboleth Hot Challenge from Hickson, Tennessee. Look at all those beautiful stars. Good morning, Polly. Patty is doing the Shibboleth Hot Challenge this week. She's got a great board on it. Hey, Diane, thank you for sharing and good morning. And Sharon says, 1 holiday allowed in the challenge, but I'm not taking it. Great job, Sharon. Great job. Hey, Polly, holiday today in Dalton. Okay. Kathy, just got the sound on my phone fixed so I can watch you again. Yay. Awesome, Kathy. I'm glad that you did. That's awesome. Yeah, and I like what Julie's saying, $49 for life or free for a limited membership. Let me just tell you, do not sell yourself short and not spend $49 on the lifetime membership. Don't. Because you've spent more money on many, many, many other things, and you really want to have the full experience, y'all. So get that full one. Hey, let's see. Julie is doing perfect day. Cheesy goodness from the Shibboleth Hot Challenge. Yesterday was her 12th holiday for June, and I feel awful. Yep. Well, you know what? She said, I'm going to be starting this Shibboleth Hot Challenge. I better have a Last Supper. My last holiday, and I had 12, was on Saturday. And so we'll stay perfect together, Julie. Yeah, and Kathy says it is amazing, the difference. It really is. Yay, Candace is doing the hot challenge. Beans and Greens Day. Superfood and fibers carb. It's a 6 and a 2 right there. Hey, Diane, good morning from Columbus, Mississippi. IMF Day on week 1, day 1 of Shibboleth Hot Challenge. And thank you. I hope she feels better too. I fed her wet dog food again this morning and she ate it. So we'll just have to see how she's going. Right now I have her on a leash she would bark at the back door, but because I put her on a leash hanging out in the garage, she likes to see what's going on out there. And so we'll leave her out there for a minute. You're welcome, Tina. Tina, we do hope you join us. It is very much worth it. I lost 50 pounds about 3 years ago, and I've kept it off now by continuing to live this lifestyle, because what this lifestyle gives you is the options that you need. Because, you know, it's funny about eating. People don't teach people how to eat. They don't teach their kids how to eat. And it's just because it hasn't been a focus. And it's almost like if you try to teach people the right thing how to do, you're, some type of weirdo. It's not. Could not be more important. You're taking care of the one thing that gets you through the life, gets you through the day. Your body, your mind, your heart, your spirit. When you take care of your body, it helps you take care of the rest of you too, okay? So it all goes together. So Tina, we do hope that you join us. If you do, you'll get to work through the fast track system, and it's going to be fabulous. Let's see. Candace is in Hickson, Tennessee. That's awesome. Look at that. We got Candace and Sharon in Hickson, Tennessee. Maybe y'all get together and talk Shibboleth. Sharon says she spent $49 to fill up her car. That's right. Okay, Sharon is doing an excellent day using Shibboleth brown bread from the Shibby shop. Oh, I do love that stuff. Let's see, Julie is saying, myshibboleth.com for the $49 lifetime all-access membership. Like Kim said, don't sell yourself short. Yes, it really is. It really is it's not even some people go, I might not be able to afford it. You can't afford not to. Because you know what we're going to teach you on Shibboleth? How to save money on your groceries. You spend this, you learn all this other stuff, you are going to be saving so much money on groceries, it's not funny. So, you got to buy a few new things in the beginning when you're doing switch outs of your food and stuff. But you were already buying stuff to begin with, you're just buying a new product. And everything you need comes from the grocery store. All right. Well, we're going to hop off of here this morning, but y'all have a great day. Remember, Travis comes on at 11 each day. So look for his text. And I think you can sign up for his text. That's travis.live if you don't get them. Travis.live. And go ahead and journal your day. I've already journaled that I'm going to have an intermittent fasting perfect day. And I've got 5 days. My head, I switched it on. You too, Sharon. You have a great day. And then let's pray for Alicia and Joey Edwards and their family. They're off on a mission trip this week. So let's pray for them. And then if you're watching on replay, I was trying to get to that. My brain was not working with me. If you're watching on replay, hello. Good to see you. And please type in #Shibboleth for his glory. And we will see you tomorrow. Thank you for sharing, Julie. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk with you later. I'm doing a WOW challenge today, so I did sign up for the Shibboleth Hot Challenge myself. So, bye, everybody. Let's Diane. Ole Miss won the Baseball World Series for college. Yay! Good. Hey, Melanie, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for praying for Alicia and Joey, Sharon. What devotional did you read from this morning? This was Jesus Always by Sarah Young. Jesus Always. Let's see. She writes those books, but this one was Jesus Always. And it was so good. All right. Y'all have a great day. Bye.